Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is doing well. If you're new here, I'm currently on my journey. I'm trying to get towards my version of success. I currently run an advertising company. I've got 0 clients, I've made £0 from it, 0 pence. But I'm looking to grow it, looking to make it the best, the most efficient company that is out there, both for the people working in it and for the people receiving the service on the other end. And I think I've figured out the trajectory and where I'm trying to get that towards in the future, because I've talked about me struggling to see the longevity of it with the whole new AI and automation and everything like that. That's coming in 2025 and previous years before. I think it's quite an outdated model now on its own, just meta ads and just social media management. So how can we modernise it? How can I try and make it the best agency model it possibly can be? That's what I'm going to talk to you about in today's video. So let me sit down and I'll talk to you a little bit more about this. So thank you for clicking onto this video to see where the journey's going. It's not all about, for me, everything that comes after everything that comes after you get to your destination, your version of success. For me, it's all about the journey in between. Was I disciplined? Was I dedicated? And was I passionate about one particular business or one particular cause throughout? And I want to document my whole journey on here. So I started this channel about 6 months ago now, I believe it was. And posted my first video 6 months ago. And so here's my journey. This is where we're getting up to so far. I started the agency around 4 months ago, and I'm looking to grow and looking to make it the best agency, the best company out there for anyone to work with, because it's so efficient, so smooth, and so focused on client and customer satisfaction. They're things that are so important to me, and it's funny because I talk about them in literally every single video, but it's such an important part. You know, if your clients weren't there, you wouldn't be there and you wouldn't be providing the service that you do for them. So why not treat them with the most respect possible? Why not try and make them gain the best results, have the best results that are uncomparable to any company, any business, any other agency in the same industry? Because I could sit here and say we're the only company that provides meta ads or social media management, but that just isn't the case at all. There's thousands of them, and we want to be the one that stands out because we keep in contact regularly, because we provide the best customer service and the best client satisfaction rates that are out there out of any other company. That's the big goal. I really want to get to that stage where we are just the best, the most smooth, the most seamless, both for people working in the company and people receiving the service on the other end as well. It's a big say, but it's something I'm looking to get towards. We will get there, but I just need a little bit of time, a little bit of working out to do before we get to that stage. That's probably a few years down the line, but that's where I want to get to. That's what I'm talking about in the future. So talking about this new I've figured it out thing, then I think I have. So a while ago I was talking about using AI or automation or all these new things that are coming in, because is social media management and meta ads alone in 2025 enough for a business? And I'm not too sure it is. I think it's quite outdated now. So that got me thinking, what happens after someone clicks onto an ad, or after someone sees an Instagram post, or when they tell you to comment the word free guide and you comment that word and it automatically sends it to your DMs. So that's what I'm looking to do. I'm thinking I'm going to use ManyChat, AI and automation to make sure that influencers' DMs, whether it's a free guide or a mentorship or anything of that nature, make sure that that's all covered, and we do that as well. We're still going to provide meta ads, we're still going to do social media management, but what comes after that? What's the new modern way of doing the agency model? And in my personal opinion and in my version, what I'm trying to do is use AI and automation to make sure we're keeping up with modern times. Because there is agencies and companies out there that just do AI and automation as a service on its own, but we're looking to make sure that you don't need to hire 2 companies, just one. So we do the social media management, we do meta ads, and we do the AI and automation that comes through to either your Messenger or your Instagram DMs, and we cover everything from there. So if you can remember the last time on Instagram when they told you to comment a word, you commented that word and it automatically sent you something in your DMs, whether it was just a sequence or one link on a button. Either way, we can do either of those. We're looking to nurture the leads in the Instagram DMs, and I'm looking to make sure that the process is just taken care of. So when you opt in for a free guide or opt in to work with someone or book in a call, we take you through a series of questions which you just choose the option on each button. You click the correct button and we qualify you that way. Or if it's just get a free guide, we just simply perhaps ask for your email or your phone number and send it over through there. So that's the niche I'm thinking to go with. I'm thinking of going with influencers or people that use Instagram a lot, as that's what we're going to specialise in. I think that's what I'm going to target, and the people I'm going to target are going to be on Instagram or Facebook, so we can use their DMs and their messenger to try convey the message and try get to taking the people that are going to opt in for the emails or opt in for the free guide, whatever it may be, that we're taking care of them on that end as well. And so that's the big idea, that's the main idea. Because I think that's a bit more modern, I think that's keeping up with modern times, because I was struggling to actually see how far can the agency go before it gets to the point of, well, it's all getting, this agency model has been around for so long now and so many companies are doing it. How can we modernise it? Because I don't want to give up on it. I wasn't saying I was going to just leave the company and that was it, because I definitely wasn't going to. But how can we modernise it and use the modern way of doing it in a way that's efficient, seamless and smooth? And for me, I think I've been looking through, how can I use AI? Am I going to use Make.com for Google Spreadsheets, or am I going to use ManyChat for Instagram, TikTok or Facebook or anything along those lines? I'm thinking to go with Instagram. I'm thinking I'm going to use Instagram and their DMs as well as Facebook Messenger DMs as well. So we'll provide those three services. We'll do social media management, we'll do meta ads, and we will also do the automations with the AI for the Instagram DMs or the Messenger messages that come through as well. And so yeah, we can also change it up or do things. I'm thinking of if an influencer or if a particular client needs just one of those services done, so maybe it's just the social media management, and of course we can provide that to them too. I'm looking to make sure that we have them covered on all bases, so if they need automation, AI, social media management and meta ads all done at the same time, and that's something we can definitely accompany for and something we can do for them, because they don't have to work with two different agencies, one doing social media management and meta ads and the other doing automations in AI. If we do all of that in one, then that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm going to try and do in the future. So I've already messaged a few people on Instagram, a few people have gotten back to me. I've actually got a Zoom call with an influencer tonight, so I'm going to talk to him about, I'm going to offer him 3 weeks of our service for completely free. So social media management, meta ads and the AI and automation for completely free for 3 weeks, because I talk about free value so much here. So I want to make sure that we provide so much value up front and it's free, that when it comes to the paid work it's inevitable and it's the easiest yes that our clients have ever had to make, because the free work was so good and because it provided them with so much value or many sales or many conversions or whatever we're optimizing for. I want to make sure our free work is so good and it's the best it possibly can be. So I'm going to offer him 3 weeks of our service. So social media management, meta ads and the AI and automation, which is the new addition, the modernising of the company. And we'll see how that goes. I'll probably update you in a future video about how it went, the Zoom call tonight. Perhaps I'll make another video tomorrow about that and talk about how it went and what went well, perhaps what didn't go so well, but we'll have to see tonight. So I hope he's interested in that. I hope he can see some value in that, because he's currently running a paid program or a paid course, I believe it is. And so if we can attract people from his organic posts so they comment the word, and then we also take them through a DM sequence to get them towards booking a call with him or buying the course just from there. We'll have to see how that works, have to see what he's thinking, but that'd be something I'd be very interested in, something I'd want to do, something I'll be looking to do. And so I think that's what I'm doing with the agency. I might make a few tweaks here and there, might change one thing or change another thing, but that's the main big idea. We'll have to see what works, what doesn't work. But the big idea is the AI, the automation, and using social media management and meta ads to implement that into them. For the category, the niche, I'm thinking about influencers. They're the people that are on Instagram or on Messenger the most, rather than businesses, if you see what I mean. Perhaps businesses could be using, this could be used for them in the future, but I've targeted influencers for now. See how it goes with influencers, and if I think this can be expanded into businesses, then perhaps we'll do that too. But my outreach at the moment will be for influencers. I'll definitely think about businesses in the future, as this can be used for, most online businesses nowadays. You can also do like free guides or free courses or something like that. Like I was doing a free masterclass a few weeks ago. No one signed up to that, but I was doing one. So I was trying to get people interested that way. So perhaps if I gain enough influence interest from Instagram, I can put them all in a masterclass and we can talk about it from there, and then perhaps at the end I'll offer them, if they want to work with us they can, if they don't want to they absolutely don't have to. It's completely their choice, it's completely whatever they'd like to do. If they want to they can, but there's no pressure to, there's no hard sale. We just say if you'd like to work with us at the end, you absolutely can do. If you don't want to then that's completely fine as well. We'll be very happy to provide some free value to you today in this masterclass. And that's what I'm thinking. So I've got that Zoom call tonight with the influencer. If I gain a lot of interest in the future from DMing or from another source, then I'll definitely let you know as to how it's going and how it's going with my first few clients, or if I ever gain any few clients. That's the big idea, AI and automation, using ManyChat, try and automate people's DMs and Messenger, and in particular influencers, to try and make sure their DMs are covered and everything that they need to do is covered, and we make sure that the 3 areas they're looking to grow in, so meta ads, social media management, and using the AI and automation, is all covered. So that's the big idea. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, take it one step at a time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.